what are protective styles, what are they for, what are the pros, what are the cons, and what are their relevance to locks. Hey everyone, I'm Keisha Charmaine and I'm back, and today's video is all about protective styles. Now, I just hopped off of my live Zoom session with the Healthy Hair Hub, which is my text community. It's free to join. Just text me and you're in. You'll receive access to exclusive lives so you can ask me any questions you may have about your own hair journey or products, regardless if your cameras are on or off. I text you tips, I text you deals, the whole nine. So definitely join. It's free. You have direct access to me, so you can text me directly and I'll text you back. So in tonight's Zoom session, we were talking about protective styles. So before I get into the protective styles, I want to let you all know that it's Labor Day weekend. So you know Love Light Locks is having a sale for you. Definitely check out KeishaCharmaine.com this weekend. We have two offers for you. One, spend $25, get $100 in coupons. I'll send you your coupon bundle in your order. And offer two, you can get 35% off your entire orders of $100 or more. 35% off. Alright? No code needed for any of the offers. Just head over to KeishaCharmaine.com and shop. Shop. And speaking of shopping, it's a great time to get the Urban Lime Oil, because after this weekend, it's going on hiatus because this is our seasonal product. The Urban Lime Oil is our spring and summer product. And when September is here, it's gone until next year. So what are protective styles? Protective styles are styles used to protect our hair from excess manipulation, environmental factors like rain and harsh cold and harsh heat. Keeping our hair tucked away helps to prevent damage. So we're giving our hair a break, we're giving our hair protection and allowing it to grow and thrive so that we can have length retention, experience less shedding, and just have a healthier hair experience. So it is recommended to do these styles pretty regularly, but don't always keep your hair in a protective style. Too much of one thing is never that good. And we want to be careful with these protective styles because too much tension and too harsh tension, too tight tension can cause traction alopecia, which is hair loss due to tight styling or over manipulation. So we want to be careful. It's a fine line. So what are protective styles? Like, what are examples of them? Braids. My hair is in one right now, and it's been in these braids for 2 weeks. Has it been 2 weeks? Maybe a little more than that. What is time? Time is a blur. 2024, can you believe it? Is about to be September? Oh wow. Anyway, so braids, twists, updos, even wigs can be considered protective styles. Now, I personally do not consider extensions to be protective styles. Now, wigs I do consider to be protective styles because your hair is completely covered and protected under a wig if your wig is applied correctly and properly, right? But I do not consider extensions like box braids or like faux locks. I don't consider those to be protective styles at all, because adding on that extra hair, the fake hair, adds weight to your hair. So you're not really giving your hair a break when you're adding extra weight to your hair. So that's not necessarily the best way to protect your hair, by adding stress to it. So in my opinion, protective styles are styles that we wear with our own hair, with the exception of properly applied wigs. It is a common belief that locks within themselves are a protective style, and I do understand that logic. Because our hair is locked together, we don't have to deal with trimming our ends like someone who has loose hair would have to. For instance, people with loose hair, the recommended amount of trims that they should have in a year is maybe 2 to 3, maybe even 4. But I definitely don't recommend that you trim your hair like clockwork when you have locks, especially because our ends will be frayed. Our ends will be in a perpetual state of fray if we were to trim them every 4 months. So because we don't have to trim, we don't lose our length. Locks are a protective style in a way because how it aids in length retention. However, I don't necessarily consider it a protective style on its own because our locks can still get damaged from exposure to the elements or extra manipulation. For instance, we retwist our hair, we interlock our hair. There are some of us who are more high maintenance with our locks and we like to style them and do different styles every day. I know that's probably not the majority of us, but that's a lot of us. So that takes away from locks being inherently a protective style. From my perspective, what do you think? Are locks a protective style on its own? Leave me a comment below and let me know your thoughts. And with global warming being a thing and us experiencing intense weather conditions more regularly, per my observation, protective styles are a great tool to implement into your hair routine. Try them out regularly, but also be sure to keep your hair down as well. Leave it free, leave it loose. I believe our hair thrives the best when we go back and forth between the protective styles and the loose free styles. When your hair is in a protective style, please don't neglect to moisturize. Please don't neglect to clarify. When your locks are in braids and twists, they can still be clarified. You can still wash them. If you don't want to wash them, which I recommend that you do, you can try dry shampoos. Check out my latest video where I talk about dry shampooing. I still use the rosewater moisturizer on my braids, and I still seal in the moisture with oils. I'm almost out. I gotta buy me another bottle. But my timing couldn't be better because there is a sale on KeishaCharmaine.com. So I'm definitely gonna hop on my sale and get me some more rose water. So let me know, do you wear protective styles? What protective styles do you wear? I like to go to braids and twists, but there's also updos, there's also bantu knots, lock knots. What style do you go to? I recently had my hair in that beautiful pinwheel style that Keisha installed. So yeah, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you join my email list. Make sure you join my text list. Make sure you're subscribed. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. As usual, head over to KeishaCharmaine.com. That's it. Is that it? I think that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Love, light, and locks.